Hey there, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Ever Revenge, your go-to for stories that shatter and stitch the heart back together. If this is your first time tuning in, do us a solid. Smash that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. We're inching toward 1K subscribers, and every one of you is the heartbeat pushing us there. Your views and shares make these tales possible. Oh, and a quick plea. Watch this full video from start to finish. It lets the emotions land just right and skyrockets our channel in the algorithm. Promise it'll be worth it. Grab your coffee or something stronger. Settle in and let's unravel this one. Tissues at the ready, it's a gut punch. He was my brother, she was my world, and they both destroyed me. The first time I saw Lila, the world sharpened into focus. It was a sweltering July evening at our family's lakeside cabin, the kind where fireflies danced like misplaced stars over the water. I was 25, fresh from a dead-end job in the city, nursing bruises from a string of heartless dates. She was there with my brother Theo, our parents' golden boy, 2 years my senior, the one who'd always swoop in with easy charm. "Alex, meet Lila," he said, clapping my shoulder a bit too hard. "She's interning at the gallery downtown. Artist at heart, chaos in a sundress." Her sundress was emerald, clinging like a second skin in the humid breeze, and her laugh, God, that laugh, rippled across the dock like skipping stones. We talked until the bonfire crackled low, her bare feet dangling beside mine, toes brushing accidentally on purpose. She confessed her dreams of painting murals that captured forgotten stories, and I spilled mine, building a life that didn't echo our father's disappointments. By midnight, under a canopy of pines whispering secrets, I kissed her. Soft, tentative, like testing if stars could taste like possibility. Theo watched from the porch, beer in hand. His grin a shadow I ignored. Love with Lila was a fever dream we chased through stolen weekends. We'd drive the winding roads to hidden coves, her head on my lap as I hummed off-key to old jazz tapes. Challenges came like summer storms, my freelance gigs drying up, her gallery boss belittling her sketches, but we weathered them wrapped in each other. One night, after I'd landed a contract that meant stability, we lay on a blanket by the lake, her fingers tracing constellations on my chest. "You're my anchor, Alex," she murmured, eyes gleaming with unshed tears. "In a world that spins too fast, you make me still." I proposed there, ringless but raw, vowing to build galleries of our own. She said yes, sealing it with a kiss that tasted of salt and forever. Theo was our constant, the glue in our fractured family. After Mom's cancer took her, he and I clung tighter. Late-night calls when grief clawed too deep, barbecues where we'd roast Dad's old war stories. He celebrated our engagement with a bear hug that lingered, toasting us at the local dive. "To Alex and Lila, the fire that won't fade." I never saw the flicker in his eyes, the way he'd linger when dropping her off, or how her texts to him buzzed more than mine. The unraveling hit like a rogue wave on a calm sea. It was Labor Day, the cabin rented for one last hurrah before our wedding. I'd planned a surprise. Vintage wine from the vineyard we'd discovered on our first road trip, fairy lights strung like promises. But work pulled me back to the city for a dawn meeting. I'd return by dusk. The drive home was euphoric, radio crooning our song, until I turned onto the gravel path and saw Theo's truck, hood warm, nestled too close to the house. The door was ajar, screen slapping lazy in the breeze. Laughter, hers light and laced with something illicit, drifted down from the loft. I climbed the stairs on numb feet, heart a war drum. There, on the quilt we'd sewn from Mom's old dresses, they tangled like vines overtaking a garden. Lila's sundress, that sundress, pooled on the floor, Theo's hands worshipping curves I'd memorized in moonlight. "He'd break if he knew," she gasped, nails raking his back. "But this is alive." Theo's voice husky with betrayal. "We've always been the real story, Lil. Alex is just the prologue." Time fractured. I stumbled back, bile rising, the wine bottle shattering at my feet like my vows. Rain started then, relentless, mirroring the flood inside. Rage a thunderclap, grief a drowning tide. How do you mourn two halves of your soul? Brother, the one who'd bandaged my scraped knees and shared my silences. Lila, my world, who'd painted colors into my grayscale days. I drove through the storm, tires hydroplaning on tears, crashing into a motel where neon buzzed accusations. Revenge brewed in the dark hours, bitter as black coffee at dawn. Not violence, no, that was their poison. Mine was precision. I uncovered their months of whispers in deleted emails, hotel receipts folded like guilty origami. The wedding invitations. I sent them anyway, but laced with truth. A private screening at the reception hall, projections of their stolen frames flickering like ghosts. Invitations whispered to mutual friends. Come witness love's true face. The night unfolded in crimson agony. Guests arrived in finery, murmurs turning to gasps as screens bloomed with betrayal. Her moans echoing off chandeliers. His lies scripted in subtitles. Lila's face drained to ash, bouquet wilting in her grip. Theo bolted, but not before my quiet words. You destroyed me, brother. Now watch your worlds burn. Chaos reigned, sobs shattered glass, alliances fracturing like fault lines. I walked out into the night, chest hollow but head high, the first breath of freedom tasting like rain-washed earth. A year on, scars fade to silver threads. I've traded the cabin for a city loft, sketches of my own now lining walls, stories not of loss but reclamation. There's Maya now, a writer with ink-stained fingers and a gaze that holds without possessing. Our first walk by the lake was tentative. Her hand in mine, a question I answered yes. Love, I learned, isn't a blaze that consumes. It's the ember that warms through winter. They broke me, yes. But from ruins, phoenixes rise. And mine. It's soaring. Phew, that one cuts deep, doesn't it? If echoes of your own storms lingered, know you're not alone. These stories are bridges to brighter shores. 4 more heartbreak turned triumph. Raw revenge wrapped in redemption. Hit subscribe to Ever Revenge today. Drop a like if it resonated, share with a friend who needs it, and comment your take below. We cherish every voice. Thanks for riding this full journey with us. Your time here fuels the fire. Until next time, heal fierce.